How prepared are you for a sudden emergency? In an unpredictable world, being proactive is key to ensuring the safety and well-being of you and your loved ones. Today, we're on a vital mission to explore the 12 essential preparations that the Department of Homeland Security insists every American should have ready at home. Picture, what if the power grid went down unexpectedly tonight? Would you have enough resources to weather the storm? Join us as we delve into the indispensable items that could mean the difference between safety and chaos in times of crisis. From food and water supplies to first aid kits and emergency communication plans, we'll break down each prep and the rationale behind it. Not only will we cover what to gather, but we'll also share practical tips on how to store and manage your supplies efficiently. This isn't just about being ready, it's about empowering yourself with the knowledge and tools needed to navigate unexpected challenges. If you want to stay ahead of the game when the unexpected strikes, stick around. This is crucial information you won't want to miss. 12th point, personal hygiene products, a crucial prep. As we dive deeper into the theme of preparedness, it's essential to spotlight an item that often flies under the radar but is absolutely vital: your supply of personal hygiene products. These aren't just luxuries, they play a critical role in your comfort, morale, and overall health during challenging times. When disaster strikes, typical conveniences like showers and clean water might be hard to come by, making hygiene essentials more important than ever. Let's take a closer look at what you should include and why these products can't be overlooked. First up, we have toothpaste and toothbrushes. Maintaining oral hygiene is fundamental, not just for fresh breath, but also for preventing infections and diseases. Believe it or not, something as minor as a cavity can escalate into a more serious issue without access to dental care. By keeping a robust supply of these items handy, you're actively taking steps to safeguard your health. Next on the list are soap and shampoo. We often take for granted the ability to wash our hands thoroughly or enjoy a hot shower, but in the chaotic aftermath of a disaster, these routines can. Being diligent about cleaning yourself can significantly reduce the risk of spreading bacteria and viruses. Just think, after a disaster, the chances of encountering standing water or unsanitary conditions increase dramatically. Regular washing helps to maintain not just your personal hygiene, but also protects those around you from potential illness. Now, let's discuss something incredibly important for women's sanitary products. It's surprising how often these essential items are overlooked in emergency kits, yet they are as crucial as any other hygiene product available. Comfort and health during your cycle can greatly affect your well-being, and having adequate supplies ensures you're prepared no matter what. Another vital item to consider is hand sanitizer. In situations where water is scarce or contaminated, hand sanitizer can quite literally be a lifesaver. It provides a practical solution for keeping your hands clean, especially before eating or after using the restroom. In an emergency, every bit of precaution helps. So ensure this is stocked in your kit. By thinking ahead and including these personal hygiene products in your emergency preparedness kit, you're investing in your ability to maintain basic hygiene practices even when the everyday infrastructure we often take for granted suddenly isn't there. Stay prepared, stay healthy, and make sure your hygiene supplies are as plentiful as your other emergency gear. 11, multi-tool. In an emergency, having the right tools at your fingertips can mean the difference between chaos and calm. Picture the storm knocks out power, or you need to make a quick repair in your home. This is where a sturdy and reliable multi-tool comes into play, emerging as the unsung hero of your emergency preparedness kit. Imagine being able to turn off utilities, perform minor repairs, or even open canned goods without a can opener. A high-quality multi-tool combines several essential tools into one compact device, including pliers, screwdrivers, knives, and sometimes even a small saw or a file. This versatility is invaluable when you're faced with a multitude of tasks, allowing you to tackle everything from tightening a loose screw to cutting through tough rope, often with just one tool. But why choose a multi-tool over a traditional toolbox? One word: convenience. Packing a bulky toolbox can take up precious space and add unnecessary weight to your emergency bag. Something you want to avoid, especially mobility, is crucial. A single multi-tool can save you from carrying an entire kit of individual tools, which is particularly beneficial during emergencies when every ounce matters. Durability is another key feature to consider. Top-quality multi-tools are built to withstand tough conditions and repeated use. In high-pressure situations where reliability is paramount, you need a tool that's up to the challenge. Furthermore, simplicity reigns supreme in stressful circumstances. Multi-tools are designed to be user-friendly, making them accessible to everyone, regardless of their DIY skills. When selecting a multi-tool, think about what features will be most useful to you. Does it feel comfortable in your hand? Does it include the tools you're most likely to need? Some models are tailored for specific activities like camping or fishing, while others serve a more general purpose. Always look for a multi-tool that comes with a locking mechanism to ensure safety while in use. One standout in the world of multi-tools is the Leatherman Wave Plus. This model exemplifies the combination of versatility, durability, and ease of use that is essential for emergency preparedness. With the right multi-tool by your side, you can approach any situation with confidence. Remember, in the face of an emergency, being prepared can make all the difference. Equip yourself with a reliable multi-tool, and you'll be ready to confront unexpected challenges head-on. 10, stash some cash. All right, folks, here's a gem that the Department of Homeland Security is practically urging us to consider, and honestly, it's a no-brainer. Cash. That's right. I'm talking about good old-fashioned paper money. In a world where, we're so used to the convenience of digital transactions, swiping our capping our phones for everything, it's easy to overlook the power of cash. But picture this scenario. The power is out. The grid has failed, and suddenly those ATMs, they're just elaborate metal boxes and card machines at the grocery store. Useless paperweights. This is exactly when having cash on hand can feel like striking gold. It's more than just a backup. It's your ticket to navigating emergencies. Imagine needing to grab essentials like food or water, but all your digital payment methods are out of reach. But with cash, you can still make those crucial purchases without missing a beat. Need to pay for a ride, chip in for a generator, grab some candles at the corner store. In those moments, cash reigns supreme, accepted virtually everywhere, no matter the technology hiccup. Now, let's tackle the million-dollar question. How much cash should you really keep stashed away? Well, there's no one-size-fits-all answer here, but the general consensus is to have enough to cover your basics for a few days. It's a good exercise to think about what you need in an emergency. Should you find yourself unable to swipe a card or tap your phone for an entire week, you don't need a treasure chest sitting under your bed, but consider having enough to fill your car with gas, buy groceries for your family, or snag any essentials without the hassle. Keeping cash might seem a bit retro in our text-driven world, but let me tell you, in an emergency situation, it can transform from a mundane precaution into a lifeline in a flash. You'll quickly go from wondering why you have it to thanking your future self for being so clever. So whether you're visiting the bank or getting cash back during your grocery run, set aside a little something for your emergency stash. Trust me, when the day comes that you need it, you'll be patting yourself on the back for thinking ahead. It's a small step that can make a huge difference when the unexpected hits. 9 copies of important documents. Now let's dive into a topic that might sound a bit dull at first glance. Copies of important documents, but trust me, this is crucial advice from the Department of Homeland Security that you don't want to overlook. An unexpected disaster strikes your area. It could be anything from a flood to a raging wildfire, and suddenly you're faced with the urgent need to evacuate your home. In those frantic moments, your mind will be racing, grabbing your loved ones, securing your pets, and the last thing you'll think about is hunting down your important papers like your passport or birth certificate. But here's the kicker. Having easy access to these documents can be a game changer in the aftermath of such disasters. They might be essential for proving your identity, filing insurance claims, or just getting your life back on track. So how can you make this hassle-free, not a headache during times of chaos? First, let's focus on gathering those vital documents. Create a checklist of everything you potentially need: photo IDs, insurance information, medical records, bank account details, and any other paperwork that would be a nightmare to replace if lost. Once you have your list, take the time to compile these documents into one easy-to-access location. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Don't just settle for physical copies. Go digital. Grab your smartphone or scanner and create digital versions of all these essential documents. Save them in a secure cloud storage solution. This way, even if your physical copies are damaged or lost, you'll still have backups that are just a click away. Imagine being able to pull up your documents from anywhere, even if you're miles away from where you used to live. For those physical copies, it's essential to keep them safe and sound. Invest in a waterproof and fireproof container to store these documents. It doesn't need to be overly fancy. It just needs to be effective at keeping the elements out. You'd be amazed at how affordable these containers can be, and having your documents preserved can save you a world of headaches during already stressful times. 8. The essential role of a hand crank radio in emergency preparedness. Have you ever stopped to consider what you would do in the midst of a catastrophic storm with power lines down and darkness surrounding you? It's a frightening thought, but being prepared can make all the difference. It's not just about stocking up on food and water. Staying informed is equally crucial. That's where a hand crank radio becomes your lifeline in such emergencies. Picture this. Category 4 hurricane is steadily approaching your town. You followed all the safety protocols, stocked up on non-perishable foods, secured ample water, and arranged for your family of 5 to weather the storm together. Just as you settle in for what promises to be a nerve-wracking night, the power unexpectedly goes out. Your home is plunged into darkness, and with it, your vital connection to the outside world disappears. This is precisely when a hand crank radio steps in to save the day. Unlike traditional radios that rely on electricity or batteries, a hand crank radio operates purely on your effort. A few simple cranks can whisk you back into the loop, allowing you to listen to live updates from the weather stations and FM channels. You'll receive essential information about the storm's trajectory, safety advisories, and even critical evacuation orders if the situation worsens. In times of uncertainty, this radio acts as a beacon of hope, guiding you through the chaos. Now, let's dive into one of the standout options on the market, the Eaton FAR-X 5-bed emergency weather radio. This isn't just any ordinary radio. It's expertly crafted to be your steadfast emergency companion. Equipped with FM and NOAA weather band functionalities, this digital radio offers top-notch reliability when you need it most. But that's just the beginning. An integrated rechargeable battery ensures it remains functional even in extended outages. And a solar panel provides an eco-friendly charging option on sunny days. Worried about how to keep your smartphone charged when the power's out? The Eaton FAR-X 5-bed has you covered with a USB port, allowing you to maintain communication and connection with loved ones during emergencies. And let's not forget the survival essentials it packs. It packs a built-in flashlight, helps illuminate dark spaces, while a red emergency beacon increases visibility and alerts rescuers to your location. If you're eager to add the Eaton FAR-X 5B to your emergency prep arsenal, it's readily available at several retailers, including Amazon and Best Buy, or directly through the Eaton Corporation's website. While it may represent an investment, consider this. In emergencies, having the right tools can literally mean the difference between chaos and calm. Investing in a hand crank radio not only empowers you with information, but also enhances your ability to protect your family when it matters most. Point 7, water storage. The DHS recommends storing at least 1 gallon of water per person per day for a minimum of 3 days. This guideline is not just about hydrating. It encompasses a wide range of essential needs that might not immediately come to mind. Let's do the math for a family of 5. You would need at least 15 gallons of water readily available. This stash is indispensable not only for drinking, but also for cooking and maintaining hygiene. Picture this. Daily tasks like brushing your teeth, showering, washing dishes, and cooking some warm pasta can become monumental challenges if you don't have a reliable water source. It's easy to overlook how critical water is in our everyday lives until we are faced with the scarcity of it. Now, you may think, how do I prepare for this? The good news is that securing your water supply is surprisingly simple and budget-friendly. It's as easy as purchasing bottled water in bulk, which can often be found for as low as $1 per gallon at your local grocery store. Storing these bottles in a cool, dark place, like a closet or basement, will ensure that you have this crucial resource available when you need it most. But why is this preparation so vital? Well, let's consider the unpredictable nature of emergencies. Natural disasters like earthquakes and hurricanes can wreak havoc on our water supply in an instant. Inevitably, an earthquake might rupture water mains and leave you without access to clean water. Hurricanes and floods carry the risk of contaminating local water sources, rendering them unsafe for consumption. Even if you rely on well water, a power outage can stop your water pump, leaving you stranded without a reliable supply. In light of these scenarios, the importance of maintaining a stored water supply cannot be overstated. The advice from the DHS isn't just precautionary. It's rooted in the understanding that access to clean drinking water can be abruptly interrupted. Disasters rarely provide a heads up, and their impact on infrastructure can be immediate and severe. 6, a comprehensive first aid kit. When it comes to emergency preparedness, many of us may overlook the significance of a first aid kit, but trust me, this is a crucial element you don't want to miss. A severe storm hits your area, the power goes out, your phones are dying, and then disaster strikes. Someone in your family gets a cut or a burn. With roads potentially unsafe or impassable, rushing to a hospital can quickly turn into an adventure fraught with risks. This is exactly where a well-stocked first aid kit can become your unsung hero. What should you include to ensure you're ready for anything? Firstly, ensure you have a variety of bandages in different sizes for treating everything from small cuts to larger injuries. Antiseptic wipes are essential for cleaning wounds, and antibiotic ointment is a must to prevent infections. Don't forget the over-the-counter pain relievers and allergy medications, which can be lifesavers in distressing situations. An often overlooked but vital addition is a pair of scissors and tweezers, which can help with removing splinters or cutting away clothing from an injury. For those who want to take their preparedness to the next level, consider getting a manual on basic first aid procedures. This addition can provide life-saving knowledge that you might need when every second counts. Now, it's not just about having this arsenal of supplies tucked away in a corner. It's crucial for someone in your household to have fundamental first aid knowledge. Fortunately, there are countless free resources available online, not to mention community courses offered by reputable organizations like the Red Cross. These classes equip you with the skills and confidence to handle minor medical emergencies effectively. Here's a pro tip for you. Regularly check your first aid kit. It's easy to forget about it once it's stocked, but ensure none of your supplies have expired and replenish anything you've used. Life can take unexpected turns, and while we hope you never have to use it, you'll be incredibly grateful to have it ready when you need it most. So invest a little time now and you can feel prepared for whatever life throws your way. 5, flashlight and extra batteries. Now, I know what you might be thinking, a flashlight, that's basic. But let me tell you, it's crucial, and here's why. During emergencies, whether it's a raging storm that knocks out power, an earthquake shaking up your world, or any unexpected event, losing power is one of the first things that often happens. With power outages comes the darkness, especially if disaster strikes after the sun goes down or lingers over several days. A reliable flashlight becomes your lifeline in these moments. It's not just about illuminating your living space. A flashlight plays a vital role in keeping you safe. Think about the chaos of navigating through a darkened home filled with potential hazards. A flashlight allows you to signal for help, check on loved ones, and maintain a sense of security and normalcy in stressful situations. Imagine comforting your kids with a bedtime story using only the beam of your flashlight. Kind of adds a whole new level to camping indoors, doesn't it? When you're choosing the flashlight for your kit, durability is key. You'll want something that can withstand rough conditions, so look for models that are both robust and water resistant. Adjustable brightness levels can also be your best friend. Sometimes you don't need blinding light, just enough to navigate without frantically draining battery life. Speaking of batteries, consider selecting flashlights equipped with LED bulbs, known for their energy efficiency and longevity. And let's not forget about backup power. Always have extra batteries on hand that fit your flashlight. If you've chosen a rechargeable version, think ahead. How will you recharge it when the power's out? Some innovative models even come with built-in solar panels or hand cranks, giving you power literally at your fingertips as long as there's sunlight or a little elbow grease available. Incorporating a quality flashlight into your emergency preparedness kit isn't just a simple addition. It can be a game changer for your comfort and safety when things go sideways. So take it from the Department of Homeland Security. Prepare now and you'll be grateful later. Stay safe, everyone. And remember, preparation is key for prescription medications. All right, let's dive into a crucial point that the Department of Homeland Security emphasizes: having prescription medications at the ready. Picture this. You're caught in the middle of a severe storm or an unexpected disaster, and suddenly you find yourself in a tight spot. Pharmacies shut down, you can't access your vital medications. Or worse yet, you brave the elements only to face lines longer than the ones you'd find at a blockbuster premiere. Stressful, right? If you or someone in your family depends on prescription medications, running out during such a crisis is the last thing you need. I know what you're thinking. Stocking up isn't as easy as just grabbing an extra loaf of bread. There are rules, insurance limitations, and a heap of red tape to navigate. But here's the silver lining. Many healthcare providers and insurance companies are more understanding than you'd expect. If you explain that you're preparing for an emergency, they may just be willing to cooperate. Initially, consider requesting 90-day supply instead of your usual 30-day refill. This simple act can significantly bolster your stockpile of essential medications, giving you peace of mind during unpredictable times. If that's off the table, another strategy is to reserve a pill or two from each refill, allowing you to gradually build a cushion over time without any fanfare. The key takeaway here is to plan ahead and maintain open lines of communication with your healthcare provider. They can help you come up with a strategy tailored to your specific needs, ensuring you have enough medication on hand to weather any storm without compromising your health. Don't forget, it's not just about pills. If you wear glasses or contact lenses, keeping an extra pair or a spare box handy can be a game changer if your primary set gets lost or damaged amidst the chaos. So remember, while stocking up on water and batteries might seem straightforward, ensuring you have enough prescription medications can literally be a lifesaver. It's one of those essential preparations you hope you never need, but trust me, when the time comes, you'll be grateful you took the time to plan ahead. Having these medications ready to go can mean the difference between a manageable emergency and a potential health crisis. Stay safe, plan smart. 3, portable power bank. When it comes to emergency preparedness, number 3 on our list might just surprise you. A portable power bank. You may not think about it right away, but in situations where the power goes out for hours or God forbid days, your ability to stay connected could hinge on this small gadget. Imagine your lifeline to the world, your smartphone turning into an expensive paperweight because you can't charge it. This is where a robust portable power bank becomes indispensable. These devices are like superhero batteries, packing a punch with their ability to recharge your gadgets multiple times. They come in all shapes and sizes, and it's essential to check the capacity displayed on the packaging measured in milliamp hours mad. Want to stay in touch. With a charged phone, you can call for help, check in on loved ones, or even get breaking news updates about the ongoing situation. In an emergency, being informed is crucial. Let's not forget the practical side. When darkness falls, your phone's flashlight can become a beacon of hope. If it's charged, imagine fumbling around with no light source. Keeping your phone powered means you thrive instead of merely surviving in those tense moments. The mental comfort cannot be overstated. Being able to text friends or distract yourself with a bit of lighthearted content can make a challenging experience feel more manageable. As you choose your portable power bank, consider a few important factors to find the best fit for your needs. How much charge do you actually need? If it's just for your phone, something around 10,000 mAh might suffice. But if you're planning to keep multiple devices running, say a tablet or a laptop, you'll want to look for something larger like 20,000 mAh or more. Moreover, ensure the power bank is compatible with your devices. While most phones are fine with a standard USB connection, tablets or laptops may require USB-C or even have an AC outlet option. Durability is key as well. Emergencies aren't gentle. Pick a power bank that can withstand a little rough handling and is perhaps even water resistant. And don't forget to consider how you'll recharge the power bank itself. You know, some models can harness solar energy or be manually recharged, providing you with backup options when power sources are scarce. 2, pet supplies. When it comes to preparing for emergencies, let's not forget about our beloved pets. Whether you have a furry friend, a feathery companion, or even a scaly buddy, every pet relies on you for their well-being. During the chaos of a disaster, be it a natural calamity or an unexpected event, having a well-thought-out supply stash for your pets can make all the difference. The Department of Homeland Security emphasizes the importance of including pet supplies in your emergency kits. Picture this heat. You're trying to navigate the uncertain waters of a crisis, and amidst all the commotion, your pet is left without food or water. This scenario can be avoided with a little proactive planning. Stock up on pet food, ensure you have plenty of fresh water, and don't forget any medications your pet may need. Keeping them well fed and healthy during these trying times is absolutely crucial. But it doesn't end there. Remember to include items that can provide comfort to your pet when things get tough. A familiar toy or their favorite blanket can work wonders in easing their anxiety. Your pet senses when something is off, and having things they love around can help keep them calm, which in turn can ease your own stress too. If you ever need to evacuate, having a sturdy leash or a reliable carrier is essential. You definitely don't want to be in a situation where you're scrambling to catch your pet when they bolt in fear. Ensuring they're calm, secure by your side can save you both a lot of heartache during an already hectic time. So while you're racing around preparing emergency supplies, gathering gallons of water, flashlights, and that all-important first aid kit, take a moment to gather your pet essentials too. It's easy to overlook these items, but trust us, you'll be thanking yourself later. Caring for our pets in times of crisis isn't just practical. It's simply the right thing to do. After all, they're not just pets. They're part of the family. 1, stock up on 3 days of non-perishable food. Why is this so essential? Life's unpredictability can hit you hard. Think sudden storms, power outages, or other emergencies. When chaos strikes, having a well-thought-out food plan doesn't just mean you're managing. It means you're thriving even in challenging times. So let's break it down. Suppose you've got a bustling household of 5. You'll need around 45 meals to keep the family fueled and happy over those 3 days. Sounds daunting, right? But with a little planning, it's totally achievable. Start by stocking up on staple items that are both nutritious and easy to prepare. Oatmeal, pasta, and a wide array of canned goods should be your go-to items. Oatmeal is an excellent breakfast choice, packed with fiber to keep you satisfied, while pasta is versatile enough to become anything from a quick side dish to a centerpiece meal simply by adding whatever you have on hand. Canned goods like beans, vegetables, fruits, and even meats can be real lifesavers. They're ready when you are and can form the foundation of a hearty meal. Let's not overlook Miss Shaynard, otherwise say where you eat. These are specifically designed to provide substantial calories when you need energy the most, with some packs containing up to 2,000 calories each, ideal for sharing. They may not win any culinary awards, but when time is of the essence, they offer quick sustenance. And if you're looking for the ultimate in longevity, freeze-dried food buckets are your best friend. These meals just need water to prepare and can last for decades. A 60-serving bucket is an excellent investment for a family of 5, ensuring you're well prepared. So how do we make all of this work? Here's a simple 3-day plan. Day 1 could start with a warm bowl of oatmeal for breakfast, followed by canned tuna and crackers for lunch, and a delightful pasta dinner. Day 2 might kick off with cereal and powdered milk, leading to peanut butter sandwiches at lunchtime, and for dinner, a hearty mix of rice with canned veggies and beans. On the final day, whip up some indulgent instant pancakes for breakfast, grab an mare for a no-fuss lunch, and finish the day with quinoa combined with canned chicken and veggies. Don't forget snacks. Dried fruits, nuts, granola bars, and a bit of chocolate can lift spirits and keep hunger at bay. Tailor your food selections to meet everyone's taste preferences and dietary restrictions to ensure a successful and satisfying 3-day food stock-up. In times of uncertainty, being prepared is not just about survival. It's about peace of mind and ensuring the well-being of yourself and your loved ones. By following the recommendations of the Department of Homeland Security and keeping a well-rounded supply kit, you position yourself to effectively navigate emergencies, whether they're natural disasters or unexpected events. From non-perishable food to essential pet supplies, each item plays a crucial role in fostering an atmosphere of safety and security. Remember, preparation means not only facing challenges with confidence, but also allowing for the comfort and care of those dear to you. So take the time to gather your supplies, create a plan, and rest easy knowing you're ready for whatever comes your way.